was separated from my husband, and I was raising 4 children on my own, a part-time job, no college education, and I was just hurting really bad. You know, I was self-medicating, trying to take away the pain through alcohol, and found myself, you know, with a person that I barely knew and got pregnant. When I think about the children that I was already raising, and then to have another child who wouldn't get to see their father, I just knew that it wasn't a good situation. I would not be able to provide. I, reached out to some very important people in my life, and, one of the first things that I told them was that I was considering abortion. They just encouraged me to not make the baby pay for a mistake that I made, and to at least consider adoption. I just remained open and prayerful just to make sure that this big deal, this thing that I was doing, was what God wanted me to do. And I feel it was the best decision for my child and for myself. My uncle first told me about Adoption Associates. They were very non-judgmental. They were not pushy at all. They really wanted to know what I was going through, and they were just interested in my thoughts about the whole thing. They never once told me I couldn't do it or I shouldn't raise a child. They were just wanting to be there for me at that moment. They asked me about different preferences that I had, whether I preferred that the mom was a stay-at-home mom, or just any kind of preference that I felt strongly about. They wanted to know so that they could match. And when they came out with the profile of my family, it was like God had handpicked this family for me, and that just is the best situation and the best comfort that a birth mom can have. I realized that I had made some brave decisions. I chose life. I didn't try to hide my pregnancy. I was choosing to give him a life, despite the shame, the outward shame that it brought me. I was choosing to go through with the pregnancy. It was a selfless thing. I chose semi-open adoption. With that, I know when, how his birthday went, and, the love that I see through his other siblings and grandparents and the trips that he's taking, and it just comforts me to know that I made the best decision and that he is having a great life. Because of the things that I've gone through, I have just a greater appreciation for life, for my relationship with God, knowing that He is faithful. He has brought me through this situation, and He's given me a grace to know what I did was an act of love, and to have peace enough for me to move on and enjoy my life now with my family with no regrets.